So the question is, how do I feel under the state of hypnosis? Many of you have questions because I not only put people in a state of hypnosis, but I allow myself to be hypnotized for others. I allowed to use my ESP core to help others to find out more about themselves. And here is what I feel when I am under the state of hypnosis. Hi there, my name is Ania Haas and I am intuitive and transformative coach. I help others to feel happy and be successful in life, and I utilize many different tools to help others to get there. If you didn't have a chance yet to subscribe, please do it right now because I post those videos every week to help you to thrive in life. How do I feel under the state of hypnosis? It's awesome. Over the 40 years, I've been in a theta state every day. You know, not only me, but you also. You also are in a theta state every single day. Or should I say, every single night. Twice a day, you go into the theta state of your brainwave, and it is when you are waking up in the morning and when you are still like in this very altered state, but you know you are getting up, and also when you are falling asleep and you are drifting away into this dreamland. These are 2 times that you are experiencing the theta state. So this is natural way of feeling how you will feel under the state of hypnosis. It's a slightly different when somebody else is inducing you to go into that state. The induction, the hypnotic induction, is just like lullaby. Somebody is telling you a story or telling you words that you follow, and you allow yourself to drift and drift and drift and drift away into this state to relax your body and relax your mind. What's going on in the state of in this theta state? You are allowing yourself to drift away from the left side of your brain, which is extremely analytical and logical, and you're opening yourself to go into the space, into the right side of your brain, which is very daydreaming, it's very art connected, it's picture connected, it's experience connected. So the theta state for me feels like deeper daydreaming. I feel a little bit pulled into altered state, which is lighter altered state, but I feel fully in control of my body. I feel that in any moment, let's say if I have an urge to go to the bathroom, I could stop the session and I could say I need to use the bathroom, and after using the bathroom I can come back and drift right there into the state very easily, very effortlessly. When I am under the state of hypnosis, I have a very clear state of knowing. It's a state of when I surrender, I'm allowing myself to experience something extraordinary, which is non-verbal. Sometimes it's verbal, but most of the times I'm looking for something that is going to give me some kind of perception, so some kind of experience. So it could be a picture, or it could be a sound, or it could be like wave of energy, or just the sensation. And then when I am receiving that sensation, I allow myself to go deeper into that. So let's say if I hear the swoosh, like shh, I feel curious. I feel, wow, did I just hear the swoosh? What did I feel when I was feeling that swoosh? And I turn my perception into that, whatever I'm experiencing, and I go deeper into that. So I get closer with my imagination, with my perception, and I allow myself for that experience. From that space, from that allowing myself to experience something clarifies more, something becomes more perceivable, and usually when I get closer to that, I have a bigger view or bigger picture of what I'm experiencing, and then I can conclude something about what I'm experiencing, and I can speak about it. And sometimes when I have a harder times to understand what it is, I allow myself to stay there instead of pulling myself back into this left side to tell me, oh, you're not experiencing anything, or shaming me for if I am not experiencing something what I wanted. I am staying, and I'm allowing myself to take a little time to surrender deeper. So I just even say to myself, okay, just be curious and just allow yourself to go into this, like surrender this experience and allow myself to explore more. And usually when I do it, then there's like a pop of information that comes in. Sometimes it's a message, sometimes it's just the state of knowing. I know what it is, just internally. So don't forget that the left side of your brain, that is very analytical and it's very literate, it wants to pull you away from that experience, because for the left brain, it is something that is not mental. This is not like mental. This experience is something artistic, something not intellectual but experimental. This is something that that sometimes your brain needs to construct. That's something that can be just perceived as a daydream, as an imagination. And to get into this state and stay there is sometimes to put this side of your brain on the side and say, I know you are there, I know you are here, I'm going to come back to you, but right now I just want to enjoy something and go into this feeling, go into this experience, go into something that I have no idea what it is, but I'm so curious to find out more. And in that way, this watcher, this mental watcher is still there, but it gives you like a crack of information that can pass through you. And this is awesome. This is exactly what is necessary in order to go deeper into this theta state. Just allowing yourself to drift away. Just allow yourself to go into this state that information can just come in. At the very beginning, when you are at the beginning of the journey into this induced state, if there is any fear connects right away into this left mental state, and it pulls you away from that experience. So when there is a fear, instead of just making yourself like, okay, fear, insecurity, thinking that I'm unable to get into that state, pulls you away from that state. So when it comes, you can just speak to yourself and say, I know you're there. I know I grasp you. I know you want to have control of what is going on, but right now I want to play. Right now I want to surrender. I want to go into this state of relaxation, and I want to learn more about myself, learn about experience, or just imagine what it would be like to be in other place, in other time, how it would feel like to experience something magical, something from future, something from the past, something from right now. When I go into the state of hypnosis, I work very strongly with my intention. My intention might be different for myself and might be different from others, for others. And when I am working with myself and I induce myself into the state of hypnosis, I might answer for myself a lot of intriguing questions. I might have questions about spirituality, life, quantum field, about energy, and I can answer them for myself. A lot of times when I do this hypnosis journey for others, I answer questions that my clients have. And usually they come with a nice list of questions, and we are able to answer those questions based on the experience I go through. So in this altered state, you have to remember that we are all connected. We are living in this oneness. Everything is connected. So for me to connect to your soul in this altered state, it's pretty easy because I connect directly to yourself, and I can allow myself to go into this state and pull experiences from your life and answer questions for you. So this is a lot of deeper work connected to work with the intention. I also noticed that when I started to work in a theta state, I needed to learn how to trust my experience. And I think this is very hard at the very beginning for many people, that it's almost like what it would be like if I am ashamed of that experience, right? Like, is this experience real, or this experience is not real? And all this makes it like make you feel insecure. At the beginning it made me feel insecure, but I learned very quickly that the more I trust myself, the deeper I can go, and the broader, the bigger and wider experience I can have. And this is really the coolest, because especially when I journey for somebody else, I have this knowing, and I can connect very easily dots for others and answer many questions for them that are necessary for them to be answered. Because know that your higher self will always guide you into the place that is the most accurate, the most important for you to see at specific time period. So many people will are scared that what if they see something that they are afraid of, or something that will traumatize them. I've never experienced that with all of my years of experiencing being in this state, because every single time you are induced into this state, you are actually connecting to your higher self, and you're connecting to this experience, what is the best for you to see, what is the best for you to hear, and what is the best for you to experience and feel. I also learned that when something doesn't make sense for me when I am in an altered state, it means that for some reason I am not understanding it, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't make sense for others. When I am in an altered state for others, many times I'm receiving information from the field that is very specific to somebody else, that to my client, but not necessarily understandable for me. And I just allow myself to trust it so fully that when I speak about it, they can make sense of that explanation, of that experience, or that message. So again, I wanted to say that being in a theta state is natural for the brain wave. Being induced into that state is connected to allowing yourself to surrender into this right hemisphere of your brain. It's allowing yourself to be playful, to be curious, to be intrigued about the things you may perceive under this state, and remember that this is a natural state of your brain. So there's no need to be fearful, there's no need to be scared that you can't go there, because if you are falling asleep every day, it also means that you are naturally in this theta state, and it means that you can be induced into this theta state. If those messages are resonating with you, or if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I am super happy that you're here with me and watching me today. If you didn't have chance yet to subscribe to my channel, please do it right now and let me grow this awesome community of awakened and great people. And I will see you next time.